Hi, I'm John Murtari, and I'm going to be your next Food Network star. Welcome to my home, to my vineyard. I should tell you a little bit about myself. My father was an Italian immigrant, so was my mother. People that got right off the boat. But I've got quite a bit of experience in winemaking and growing food and in cooking, and that's what the show is going to be about. And many people are intimidated by wine. That's the one aspect of our food that we love to serve, we love to enjoy with our friends, but we never think about making, unlike everything else we put on the table. And so, if you've blessed with grapes, and you like to use fancy yeast, we can talk about how to make wine and make it simply, not like a chemistry lab. I've gone online, I'm sure many of you have, and seen those formulas where you've got to have the density meter and you're measuring pH and you're measuring sugar and you're measuring all these things. But I can tell you, my dad is an old Italian, his brothers, my uncles, didn't use any of that to make wine. And it was a lot of fun, and it was drinkable, and people enjoyed it, and that's what it should be about. But even if you don't have your own grapes, if you can just get this good old frozen grape juice and simple bread yeast, you can take these simple ingredients in anybody's home or apartment and create a beautiful bottle of wine. And when you put this out on the table, your friends are going to be impressed because they're going to say, "Where'd you get it?" And you're going to be able to say, "I made it." And then the next aspect of food many of us miss is growing it. I know a lot of you are frightened by a garden or how do I grow stuff. Let me be your teacher. You know, I'm not just a gardener. Actually, I'm a astronautical engineer by trade or by training, a rocket scientist. I used to teach people how to fly Air Force jets. So I think I can show you how to plant a few things, how to make wine, how to do some simple cooking and really enjoy yourself. Folks, here's a plant from our garden. I'm wondering how many of you can identify it. I guarantee it's something that you probably eat at least 2 to 3 times a week. You know, my mother loved planting these. She didn't like eating it. She really didn't like eating it, but the great enjoyment she had, and which my son had, was picking it. And how do you do it? Well, let me show you here. We'll see what we can find. And again, very, very easy to plant. Doesn't require any maintenance. And let's see what we have here. By golly. Wow! Red potatoes. Look at these babies. Now take it from me. You like to make potato salad? You like to serve some type of scallop potatoes? What's going to be more impressive than having some of these on a basket on your table, and also when you serve it to your guests saying, "Yeah, I just picked these potatoes this morning in my own backyard." Okay folks, this is the Merry Winemaker with our Merry Pizza here. And the big trick is sliding it into the oven. You need one clean jerk to get this thing off the peel. Ready? Oh, I did it again! Alright. Bah! Humbug! The Merry Winemaker's under pressure here. And now we'll learn how to put the toppings back onto the pizza. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yes, a little pepperoni. Yes, look at that. Look at that nice map. Looks like a little bit of Italy there, doesn't it? Sure does, folks. Maybe a pancreas. Maybe your stomach. All right. That's the Merry Winemaker signing off. You see this? You're not going to find that at the Mega Mart. This is Swiss chard, right? It's beautiful stuff. It tastes terrific. It doesn't turn into seaweed like spinach does when you cook it. And if you look this up on any food thing, tremendous amount of nutrients in it, and it tastes great. And the only problem, you don't see it at the store. Within about 2 hours after I pick this, it's going to wilt and it looks awful, so it doesn't ship well.